Hi, my name is Liz Halliday-Sharp. I'm an international event rider, originally from California in the United States. I've lived in the UK for nearly 20 years now, but for the last sort of 5 years we have split our time between England in the summers and Ocala, Florida in the winter, which has been a great experience. It's been wonderful to be able to compete back in my home country again, to make myself a bit more visible to selectors and sort of show what we can do now. I also bring over a lot of young horses to produce further and to sell, and it's been a really fun, successful business for us so far. A big thing that was a concern for us when we started to travel the horses back and forth was whether or not we could match the feed appropriately. What has been really fantastic is that we have Saracen horse feeds supporting us when we're in the UK, and of course Kentucky Equine Research when we're over in the USA. The two mesh really well together because Saracen has used Kentucky Equine Research technology for many, many years. The supplements we can still use in both countries. And of course Relieve, which is the primary feed that some of my top horses use, is available in both countries. Last year we found out that Niro II, my horse that I have here at the Land Rover Kentucky 5-star, had really terrible ulcers. We couldn't believe that he did because he looks wonderful, he's a very happy person, he always had a great coat. But when his performance sort of dwindled at one event, we went ahead and scoped him and we were horrified to see how many ulcers he had in his body. So now we've made sure that we are really strict with our feeding program. We've always supported Relieve Original anyway, but he used to get a little bit more energizing feed, and now he is purely on Relieve Original. I have to say the horse has never been better. We've completely cured him of his ulcers, which is fantastic. And we're just going to really focus on that correct feeding program. And I have two other horses that had the potential for some ulcers, and they're also on Relieve Original. So yeah, we feel really confident with that as our feeding program. Our horses have been just fantastic this spring, and it's amazing to be here in April and thinking everything's gone so well, from the young horses to the older horses. We've been lucky to have some great young horses that I've produced from 4- and 5-year-olds that are now sort of reaching that age that they're starting to find their stride. But I think a lot of what we've worked on this year is just getting the horses all a lot stronger. Sort of the early season was spent getting them really strong in their bodies and really confident in themselves, and I think that's actually shown in the fitness and where they're at now. And my big rule has always been treat the horses as individuals, and that they will tell us when they're ready for the next step. And some of our young horses have been ready quicker than I thought they would, and some of them needed to have a little holiday, which they're having now, and we just try and work our program that way, let the horses tell you what they're ready for, and I think that's starting to pay off, I hope anyway.